Right now at 5, the chief deputy for the Vernon County Sheriff's Department is on administrative leave.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
And that is our top story. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Vernon County attorneys have confirmed with News 8 Now that Chief Deputy Nathan Campbell has been on administrative leave since January 20th. We sent representatives information requests over the past few weeks with this story. Details on why Campbell was placed on leave were denied because the requested records could be used in litigation. The Vernon County Sheriff declined to comment, saying it is his personal policy to not comment on personnel matters. Governor Tony Evers' proposed budget includes some money for UW La Crosse. Today, he proposed spending $3.8 billion on building projects across the state. Nearly half of that money would go to work in the UW system. In La Crosse, that includes work on Phase 2 of the Prairie Springs Science Center and the demolition of Cowley Hall. Money would also go to build a new Center for the Arts parking ramp and add on to the Police Services building. Funds would also go toward renovating some classroom spaces on campus. A lawsuit against the Eau Claire School District has been dismissed. In September, the Parents Protecting Our Children group filed a case saying school guidance on gender identity violated parents' constitutional rights. The lawsuit targeted the district, school board members, and the superintendent. A district representative says the lawsuit was dismissed February 21st because the group did not have a, quote, protectable interest in the matter. La Crosse's Board of Education president says the guidance isn't going away.
We're going to continue to serve students, stand for students, because that's what our community here in Eau Claire is for. It's for students, it's for families, and it's for bringing them together and being the bridge to help our kids live their best lives.
The school district's policy allows staff members to set up meetings with transgender students to create a student gender support plan. The policy also says that school staff are told to speak with the student before discussing those students' gender with a parent or guardian. Time to switch it up, talk some weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
Well, tracking another system for tonight and tomorrow. Quite a bit weaker than the past couple we've seen, though, but it is causing some headlines to our north. You can see winter weather advisories all the way from Montana through parts of the Dakotas, Minnesota, and northwestern Wisconsin, even a winter storm warning for parts of North Dakota, far western Minnesota. Now, for our viewing area, it only includes Dunn and Chippewa and Rusk counties, so our far northern counties. Winter weather advisory starts at midnight tonight through 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I'll discuss that in more detail coming up. But first of all, clouds have been thickening after kind of a mix of sun and clouds through the day. And you can see some precipitation starting to show up on radar. Rain showers south of La Crosse, snow showers to the south and west. Not all of this reaching the ground yet, but this moisture will continue to lift northeast into the area as that disturbance approaches from the west. Current temperatures 40 degrees in La Crosse, 36 in Preston, 38 in Eau Claire, still 41 in Sparta and Black River Falls. So again, cloudy tonight with those scattered rain and snow showers. Winds pick up a bit overnight as well. Lows in La Crosse around 33 degrees. I will let you know how much snow to expect from this little disturbance coming up in my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, many families nationwide will be headed to grocery stores next month with fewer dollars in their pockets. Additional pandemic-era food share benefits are set to end tomorrow. News 8 Now's Dua Israr spoke to La Crosse County employees who say there are other resources available. Good evening, Dua.
Ken, for the past 3 years, families enrolled in food share benefits are used to receiving 2 payments every month. Starting tomorrow, they'll only see 1. During the COVID-19 pandemic, 30 million Americans saw an increase in their Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits. But starting March 1st, families nationwide will lose at least $95 a month in food assistance. In La Crosse, roughly 11,000 people relied on additional food benefits. La Crosse County Economic Support member Lori Graff says while families have been told their extra benefits are ending, she says many may still be surprised.
Some people may not realize until they go to the grocery store and realize that additional amount isn't available in March.
That's why Graff says it's important to plan ahead. People with children under 5 or women who are pregnant can apply for additional support through WIC. WIC will provide families with additional dollars towards nutritional foods and infant formula. For people who don't qualify for WIC, Graff encourages people to visit their local food pantries.
All right, thanks very much, Dua. And people can find their local food pantry by calling 211. Starting tomorrow, you can help feed your neighbors. Food pantries can help families in need of extra resources stretch their dollars. Maury's and the Salvation Army are hoping to collect 2 million pounds of non-perishable food items during the month of March. All the food collected locally will help assist the community. You can help by dropping off non-perishable foods at the Salvation Army or different locations in La Crosse, Onalaska, Sparta, and Tomah. We'll post a full list of those locations at news8000.com. Edible cannabis products may be taken off shelves in Houston County. The Board of Commissioners is holding a public hearing tonight on a moratorium on the sale of edible hemp-derived THC food and drinks. According to the proposal, the moratorium would be put into place to allow the county time to study licensing, rules, and management of sales of THC products. This would affect newly popular Delta 8, Delta 9, and Delta 10 THC products derived from hemp. The meeting starts at 6. There is a Zoom link to listen in on the meeting on the county's website. After closing in September, the Cataract Elementary School building has been sold to a nonprofit. The Sparta Area School District sold the building to Cataract Essential Services. The property sold for $10,000. The nonprofit plans to turn the building into a community center and possibly house a food pantry, library, and rental space. The decision to close the school happened last April after residents voted down an operating referendum that would have helped keep the school open. There is a virtual meeting about the La Crosse School District's upcoming referendum tonight. It runs from 6:30 until 8 this evening. The question on the April ballot will ask voters if the district can extend a 6-year increase of a 2018 operational referendum. Now, this is the second of 6 informational meetings. 2 of those, including this one, are virtual. You can find the meeting link on the district's website. Area kids are celebrating a love of reading. Kids from all over the La Crosse School District are testing out their book smarts at UW-La Crosse's Battle of the Books competition. This competition gives students in elementary and middle school a chance to share how well they know young adult literature. Organizers say it's a great way to translate a love of reading into a love of education.
It gives students an opportunity to rejoice in their love of literature and reading, and so that helps propel them in their studies.
Kids are tested on their knowledge and comprehension from a list of books they've had since this fall. About 120 kids took part this year. Just ahead on News 8 Now at 5, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments today on the Biden administration's plan to cancel student loan debt. What that means for debtors after the break.
If anybody asks me, like, why should I come work for Phillips? It's just more like a family. If you want to be a part of a family and a growing team, it's a place to be.
Phillips is hiring administrative assistant and sales consultants. Love what you do. Go to phillipsoutdoorservices.com for more information and to apply.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Change it up and choose Dutch Boy. Get the best quality Dutch Boy paints at the best prices. Pick out the perfect color. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. And with Dutch Boy's easy opening, smooth pouring container and no prep, no prime formula, transforming your home has never been easier. Get a gallon of Dutch Boy Platinum Plus interior paint for just $36.98 after rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Every piece of land has a story written by those who work it. Like the Caggianos, who are brewing their own legacy. Or the Upshaws, who DIY all the time. While the Nelsons play lead in their own adventure, 150 years in the making. There's a story in every piece of land. Run with us and start telling yours.
Talk to the John Deere experts at Tractor Central to find out which equipment is just right for your property. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Updating your old, outdated kitchen will make a huge difference in the look and feel of your home. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Transform your cabinets, countertops, and more in as little as 2 days. In addition to our lifetime warranty, Mad City offers a price lock guarantee. Once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year, no matter what. So go ahead and make the call now. Take advantage of the savings during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a cabinet refacing project with 60 months, 0% interest. Senior and military discounts. Plus, call now during this program and receive a free $60 Restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
What makes Phillips unique to me is that I never come into work feeling like a number. Ben, Brianna, Tyler, everybody in the office they really just make coming in every day enjoyable, and I think that's really important.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
President Biden used the COVID pandemic as a way to forgive thousands of dollars in student loan debt for millions of Americans. But some Republican-led states have sued, claiming he doesn't have the authority to do that. Today, the Supreme Court justices heard arguments in the case. Skylar Henry has more details from the Supreme Court.
Students demonstrated outside the Supreme Court as justices heard arguments about the constitutionality of President Biden's program to forgive up to $20,000 in student loans for millions of Americans.
I applied immediately once it came to my email, and I saw that I was approved within a few days to a few weeks. But then it was also very disheartening to turn around to see that the Supreme Court did put a pause on that.
The conservative members of the court had questions about the president's ability to sidestep Congress in forgiving the loans.
We take very seriously the idea of separation of powers and that powers should be divided.
But the government argued the 2003 HEROES Act gives the Secretary of Education the power to waive any provisions of the student loan program in a national emergency. That argument seemed persuasive to the liberal justices.
Congress doesn't get much clearer than that. We deal with congressional statutes every day that are really confusing. This one is not.
As many as 43 million Americans could see some or all of their student loans forgiven if the court allows the program to continue. But some of the justices question whether that's fair to everyone else.
Why was it fair to the people who didn't get arguably comparable relief?
It was fair because in the absence of this relief, it's undisputed that there are going to be millions of student loan borrowers who are not going to be able to pay their student loans.
The Congressional Budget Office says the program will cost more than $430 billion. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
And the court is expected to issue a ruling in the case sometime early this summer. Coming up, making strides. A unique therapy is changing the lives of two sisters with a rare disease.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We had a high of 44 degrees to wrap up the month today, so above average. In fact, 17 of the 28 days were above average. Got a little disturbance I'm tracking to start the month of March, though. I'll have the details coming up next.
Don't miss out. Ashley's new lower prices are here. And get ready, the Orange event at Ashley is coming soon. For 3 days only, shop in store or online for the biggest event of the year. Or shop now with financing options for every budget. Only at Ashley.
A couple of friends and a lot of family thought it looked very nice.
I felt like spending the money in here was the best choice, and I feel like it will definitely raise the value of my home.
It's easy to get the kitchen of your dreams on a budget you can afford with cabinet refacing from Mad City Kitchens. Installed in as little as 2 days with upgrades like pull-out shelves and soft close doors and drawers. Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers, an A+ rating with the BBB, and now it's our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a cabinet refacing project with 60 months, 0% interest, senior and military discounts. Plus, call during this program for a free $60 restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. Now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Don't miss out. Ashley's new lower prices are here. And get ready, the Orange event at Ashley is coming soon. For 3 days only, shop in store or online for the biggest event of the year. Or shop now with financing options for every budget. Only at Ashley.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Today is Rare Disease Day, raising awareness for the 300 million people worldwide living with a rare disease. Bradley Blackburn has the story of a Pittsburgh family who says a unique therapy is changing the lives of their 2 daughters.
Sisters Anna and Bella Burkhart share the same rare gene mutation. 12-year-old Anna was diagnosed when she was 4.
It was kind of bittersweet because on one hand, we were happy to finally have a diagnosis, but then on the other hand, nobody knew what it was. It was so rare.
There are only about 130 documented cases of the CASK gene mutation, which can affect brain development. After a lot of research, the Burkharts found an intensive play-based therapy pioneered by the Neuromotor Research Clinic at Virginia Tech's Fralin Biomedical Research Institute. Anna went at age 5.
It's delivered multiple hours a day, multiple days a week for multiple weeks. And we believe that it is impacting a child's ability to learn by creating changes in the brain and giving them platforms to maximize their development.
Yay! Occupational therapist Dory Wallace worked with Anna and Bella, who is now 2.
And push. To be able to reach out and activate a toy. We worked on sounds and being able to communicate.
For Bella, she sat up. She sat up, was playing with stuff with her hands, which I never saw her do.
They've changed our lives. They gave hope when there was none.
Doctors had told the Burkharts Anna would never walk, talk, or have a fulfilling life.
She is sassy, witty, funny. She goes to regular school. She got to be a cheerleader this past fall. Bella has a lot more medical needs. She doesn't walk or talk. And so I think that's difficult for us to see them be so different. Even if that's not her journey, we're still going to hold hope that it will be.
At home, the family is using everything they've learned, so the girls keep making strides. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
Quite a story. Well, closer to home now, we've got a little activity on the satellite and radar, so let's go to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest.
Yeah, a little system moving in, not a overly powerful one, but system nonetheless. And as we all know, sometimes it doesn't take much precipitation to cause some issues on the road. So keep that in mind. All right, let's head to the satellite radar imagery, and you can see some precipitation starting to move in from the south and the west. Now, not all of this reaching the ground yet. The lower levels of the atmosphere have to get saturated first, but definitely some rain and snow showers showing up on radar south of La Crosse and to the west. But again, you probably have to go deeper into Iowa before you get a lot of this actually reaching the ground. Otherwise, you can see plenty of precipitation moving across the northern plains and the state of Iowa, far southern Minnesota as well, as a disturbance located here continues to move almost due east, maybe a little north of east, and that's what's going to cause these periods of rain and snow showers across our area for tonight and for our Wednesday as well. Sky Tracker will show that. Shows a little band of snow showers by later this evening, maybe 9-10 o'clock, and that continues to kind of push off to the north and east. We'll see some lulls from time to time. That's why I'm calling this kind of a rain and snow shower activity rather than just plain old snow or plain old rain. Now tomorrow, still some snow showers, maybe a mix in spots as well. Notice how the best chances tomorrow to the north, especially near and north of Interstate 94, and then that finally starts to taper tomorrow evening to just flurries as we head into tomorrow night. Snow tracker showing not a lot expected, none to maybe an inch at most in most areas. As you head especially north of Eau Claire, maybe an inch or two. Isolated 3-inch totals, and then a little bit more to the north and west of the Twin Cities. Ice tracker showing a minimal icing as well. So that's why that winter weather advisory in play for Dunn, Chippewa, and Rusk counties. Those 3 counties have the best chance of seeing 1 to 3 inches of snow, maybe an isolated 4-inch total in Rusk County and north of there. Watch for some impacts to that Wednesday morning commute. There's ice tracker again showing that slight chance for some minimal icing in spots as we head through the overnight and into tomorrow. So city cam showing cloudy skies, 44 degrees for the high, 25 the low. 38 and 19 are the averages. Can we pop me back up in front of the maps here? 61 and 17 below the records for today. Look at that. See, I'm magic. Should have snapped my fingers. That would have been sweet. 40 degrees. Not sure what the sensor at the airport's thinking because I'm seeing cloud cover, but sometimes it doesn't see the highest clouds. 43 here at the station, 38 in Eau Claire, and winds are light in both locations. So temperatures, 30s and 40s, even some 50s down to the south. So again, not super cold air associated with this system. That's why I'm expecting rain and snow showers. Otherwise, winds are currently calm. They'll pick up a bit, though, overnight and into tomorrow morning. High temperatures tomorrow, lower 40s. That's why if we still have precipitation around, which I am expecting in kind of hit and miss form, that we will see not only rain showers but snow showers. And look at the temperature contrast. Mid to upper 40s far south, but as we head back to the north, highs only in the lower to middle 30s. So location will be key tomorrow in determining just how mild or how chilly you're going to be. So for tonight, 33, those scattered rain and snow showers. For tomorrow, 42, chance of rain and snow showers. Best chances north. And then dry Thursday, 37. We'll have to watch Friday. Storm system may clip southeastern parts of the viewing area with some snow chances. Kind of depends on which model you trust most. So I'll watch that for you. 41 on Saturday, 43 on Sunday. And then another chance for some rain and snow showers Sunday night into Monday as we head into next week. So this system tonight, tomorrow, again, not a major one, but again, it doesn't take a lot of precipitation, especially if it falls as snow or kind of a wintry mix to cause some slick travels. Just keep that in mind.
All right. The man with the plan, Bill Grall. The magic man.
You like that?
I loved it. Thank you so much, Bill. When we come back, Doors to Education. Students at La Crosse's Polytechnic School created special displays for Black History Month. We'll take a look at their message right after this.
Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning, if you have a fever and cough, you may not have to see a healthcare provider to find out if it's the flu or COVID-19. We'll explain. Plus, why Minnesota's budget surplus staying the same in a positive result. Have a great Tuesday night. More News 8 Now is after the break.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show. Lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements. 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
Are your kitchen cabinets scuffed, stained, or just outdated? Chances are the frames themselves are still in great shape. So don't replace, reface. Call Mad City Kitchens, your trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. With scratch and stain-resistant surfaces. Colors including satin white, Kodiak, candlelight, and more. Add soft close doors and drawers and a Lazy Susan. Installed in as little as 2 days, back to the lifetime warranty. Remember to ask about our price lock guarantee. Plus, don't miss out on our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a cabinet refacing project with 60 months, 0% interest. Senior and military discounts, plus last chance to call during this program for a free $60 restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Extremist Dan Kelly wants abortion banned, even in cases of rape, incest, and the health of the mother. For years, Kelly was on the payroll of a radical anti-abortion group working to take away women's rights. On the court, Kelly will uphold Wisconsin's 1849 criminal abortion ban that strips women of their freedom to make personal decisions on abortion. Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
We're at the Creed 3 premiere.
Michael B. Jordan was the first boyfriend of the internet.
Next ET.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
As Black History Month comes to a close, students at the La Crosse Polytechnic School are opening their minds by creating Black History-inspired displays. Groups of students have decorated almost 20 doors throughout the school. They all fell under one theme, Black excellence.
If they are interested in art, look at Black artists throughout history. If you're interested in representation or Disney, look at representation in movies. So we have a Black Panther door, a Princess and the Frog door. We even have some doors on Black excellence in La Crosse. So it was student driven last year, and then we resurrected it this year and added more resources for them and opportunities to find what they're interested in and learn more about Black history.
It took the groups about 2 hours to put the displays together. One student said she liked the opportunity to try hands-on learning.
It gets your body moving, your mind being active, so you're moving around, you're learning about this stuff while being active, and it's very educational.
Advisors say the smiles on students' faces when they pass by the doors says it all. Well, we will have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and Bill will have another check of your forecast.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Are you throwing your hard-earned money down the drain? Is your bathroom old, outdated, and tough to clean? Choose your home improvement company to get the bathroom of your dreams with a lifetime warranty. Call or schedule your free estimate online and get 10% off your entire project. We're offering financing as low as 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Every piece of land has a story written by those who work it. Like the Caggianos, who are brewing their own legacy. Or the Upshaws, who DIY all the time. While the Nelsons play lead in their own adventure, 150 years in the making. There's a story in every piece of land. Run with us and start telling yours.
Talk to the John Deere experts at Tractor Central to find out which equipment is just right for your property. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's, Taco John's.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. You may feel financially prepared to retire, but are you ready mentally? Tonight, the key advice and solutions from experts on how to tackle anxiety for retirees taking that next big step. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 Now at 6, a flood of feedback. Wisconsin's DNR says they've gotten thousands of comments on the agency's first wolf plan in 25 years. But it could take a while for that feedback to be made available. That story at 6.
And rain and snow showers trying to push in from the southwest. It'll take a while before these reach the ground, though. Got to moisten up those lowest levels. Scattered rain and snow showers overnight, lows around 33, and still some chances for rain and snow showers tomorrow, especially to the north, highs around 42.
Thanks, Bill, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5.